Yeah. We be burning unconcerning, want nobody wanna see. We be working on a hustle, yeah, we do this every day. Running around, trying to get out. Elevation, what I need now. It's all I'm about. Cause you know when we burning up. No, no, there ain't no coming down. Cause you know when we burning up. No, no, there ain't no coming down. We burning, baby. Just give me the chance and we be clubbing, y'all. Get a man with players and we be rolling now. Sipping on my drink and we be bubbling, y'all. Sipping about it is, we got to take it slow. So into the SP floating, no provoking. Mamacita waving like an ocean. Best swim for the recreation. Never get the best cars in every nation. Now my lifestyle chosen, no more joking. And I'm turning back, I'm fully focused. We be burning, never let go. I'll be waving up in my zone, yeah. I'll be up in my zone, yeah. Trying to leave me alone, yeah. In and out of my zone, yeah. We burning, no going home. Burning up in my zone, yeah. Burning up and we coming up, yeah, they see the wave, now we coming up, stay fly up in my zone. We be burning, unconcerning, want nobody wanna see. We be working on a hustle, yeah, we do this every day. Running around, trying to get out. Elevation, what I need now. It's all I'm about. Cause you know when we burning up. No, no, there ain't no coming down. Cause you know when we burning up. No, no, there ain't no coming down.
Think that you're bad, if you're bad, then do it. You say you're the man, if you're the man, then prove it, prove it. Friday night, this is how we do it. She can never decline, no, cause I do it, real dope. I'm like a ninja turtle, and I love me a fur coat. I got the smaller circle, when it rains it is purple. To me, to you, no. You got so many loopholes in your system, I know. Open up the computer, la música es pura. Got me saying hallelujah, everybody talking moolah. Open up the computer, la música es pura. Got me saying hallelujah, everybody talking moolah. No, no, no.
We be burning, unconcerning, want nobody wanna see. We be working on a hustle, yeah, we do this every day. Running around, trying to get out. Elevation, what I need now. It's all I'm about. Cause you know when we burning up. No, no, there ain't no coming down. Cause you know when we burning up. No, no, there ain't no coming down. We burning, baby. We burning, baby. We burning, baby.
Anti-beats, the maddest beat.
The music just turns me on.
Unknown. Look.
Hello, I'm Josh Fieldhouse, Lance Corporal in the Royal Engineers. Welcome to CSGO Fight Night.
Exactly like what it says on the tin. There's the first one. Nice flick upwards and HS doing all the damage. What was that? Who's he going to take the shot on initially? Thomas, Baymax, all three, Schneider. Perfect, beautiful play.
Oh, here we go, Mistress. I already know what's going to happen. W7M, why are you guys just getting so annihilated? Oh my god. Mirren running out of bullets, but he's still going to go for it. Oh my lord.
Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Jamie Squid CS Stewart and you're watching CSGO Fight Night live from Insomnia64. I'm very excited to be here. We've got a long day of massive Counter-Strike action and we're going live into it. We've got the British Army versus the general viewing public. They're going live, they're on Mirage right now. The British Army are actually playing as the SAS team. I'm very excited to be here and let's go live right into this matchup. Obviously we've got this British Army team on the CT side and the players, the public, on T. So yesterday we had some communication issues. A lot of these players weren't really talking to each other. Maybe those on the T side were talking to each other, but the CTs weren't. Today, let's hope it's just about everybody. A couple of kills coming in early on. And of course, you'd be hoping that this is going to be like somewhat of a close game. We had a lot of close games yesterday. (1-0). And of course, we've had some very close games in the last couple of days. I like it. They're properly talking now. They can hear the voices. They can hear the live stream. They can hear everything. So they're going to start to take this very seriously. That's something that we definitely saw yesterday. The British Army side were well, devastated amongst any losses they had. I think the general public just about beat them out. I think it was 6-5 in maps right at the end, but I would be counting on them to play exceptionally well, have that team playing coordination going. Looks like they're about to take a round as well. Unless Hungover can secure this on the A-bomb site. Some of their tactics have been fairly poor. I would say that. We've had some of the Army boys not be so good at retakes, not so good at some of the fundamentals, and let's see if Hungover can punish. There's a first frag, and he looks like he knows what he's doing, reaching in for frag number 2. He's already found 3 on the board, but needs 2 more to prevent this defuse. Oh, what a stunning headshot. He's got 1 more to finish, and it's Josh. He's so far away, no kit either. It's likely going to be a second round for the terrorist, and Hungover's pretty much doing everything on his own. So 2-0, they're shuffling around a couple of the players, shaking a couple of hands.
Half go B, half go A. Let's crack this down.
2-0. Let's see if they could do any better here. A couple of AFKs. We're just getting bums in seats right about now. Yeah, but 2-0, CT's now taken short. Remember, we've got a lot of people gathering up around this area at Insomnia64. We've got a phenomenal booth. There's VR, a massive climbing wall, a rifle range, and, of course, this CSGO section over here. You can even sit in an armoured tank over here at Insomnia64. So 5 lots on this CT side. A couple of the Army boys starting to sit down. They're all suited and booted here. We'll get a couple on camera in just a few moments. And you know, I tried out all the rifleage as well. All of that good stuff.
Well done.
One to 2. So we've got a lot of people posted right now here at Insomnia64. And a real game on our hands. 5 members from the real British Army. They're all from, you know, different divisions. We've got Royal Engineers sat down. We had a Major sat down playing CSGO yesterday. He'll be taking us through, well, some really interesting stuff. I've got Major Tim with us. He's going to be taking us through some of the weapons that he used in the real military and how that compares to CSGO. He was telling us about actual tactics and how that compares on the real battlefield and saying how slow maybe the real life is, whereas in CSGO it's much faster. 3 rounds, you're going to be, well, all run and gun. Some of our veterans from yesterday are sat down. What's your name? I think you should rename yourself. On your account, you can rename the Steam accounts. What are you? Hungover. Oh, you found that ace earlier. So yeah, I've got Hungover right to my left hand side. He was well responsible for a couple of those nasty rounds earlier on that led to that 2-0 start. 3-1 now though, as the Army, they're quite fast adaptive, or quickly adaptive. So you see that we do have a very different, well, skill levels here today. Tyler's obviously, well, one of the better players. 3-1 and 4 frags already. This T side is absolutely ripping this defense apart. Phenomenal stuff. 3-1, and it's likely going to be for Josh. He's going for that flank, but I don't know if they're necessarily going to let him defuse. He's got the kit in hand and a P90 in hand. Big spray down, but, you know, Tyler's right there. A beautiful ace from Tyler. So clearly both of these teams are going to be taking it very seriously. We saw yesterday the Army guys incredibly serious.
Oh, damn, Tyler.
Four to 1. And the real Jimmy James is the last hurrah to try and take this down. 5-1 now. This is a pretty good public side. Probably one of the stronger than ones that we've seen. This is the first game of the day as well. And remember, if that momentum is running on empty, they're going to really, really struggle to get back in a lot of these games. So I think the British Army, they need to get in there quick. They need to be, well, they need to be competitive in these games. Oh, Hungover. He's moving straight inside. A couple of fast frags. Jimmy James, last alive. This has been an absolute whitewash so far. And, botted Steph for the final frag. 6-1. This is proving to be a wash. One of the, the British Army boys actually standing up. You find, as these guys start losing, a couple of, support players start gathering around. They'll sub people out. They're serious about winning these games. And I know they've had a couple of slow starts, but this is one of them.
Watch everyone.
Six to 1. Maybe the Army might be able to put another one on the board. Missed AWP shot. Oh, in a second as well. Hungover needs to take his time with these in a third and final to actually hit. Oh, he's in around the corner. Unlucky. Head in his hands. Not happy about that one. 2-6. No, and he's shaking his head. Absolutely not happy. So the British Army boys, I think, just subbing out now. Deciding, yeah, we need some rounds on the boards. They're going to be playing the SES today, and the public are going to be playing as T. Let's see who can take the most rounds. 1 minute 40 on the board, 9th round awaits, and well, the terrorists losing players already, hung over. He goes down, one of the stronger players earlier this game, but not found success in the last 2 rounds. It's Civvy number 2. I am Civvy number 2. Getting eliminated. Tyler has to break them apart. He's been a crucial, fundamental player, and there's a quick headshot. Jimmy James instantly eliminated, but he's got a lot more work to do. And oh, Supremo G loses it. A chance, a choice here. Tyler an opportunity with a minute left to plant this bomb and get the B round, the B site secured and get a round on the board. Of course, that would be 7-2. Quite an overwhelming scoreline. They need to get this retake in, though. Where's Jimmy James going? Get back here, Jimmy James! He needs to go towards the B-bomb site. They're handing around Japanese drinks here on the floor of Insomnia64. If you're not down here right now, get down to the Birmingham NEC, to Insomnia64. We've got so much going on here. A climbing wall 40 feet high. And I've got to say, those kids are pretty good. He's getting further than I did. Look at that guy. He's getting further than you, Ollie. He's getting further than you. It's quite difficult once you get quite high up those climbing walls, isn't it? That's a load of rubbish. 2-7. And Tyler's found a big gap in the defense. 3 players remain, 2 have dropped. 2 are actually AFK here in the CT spawn. So I don't know what's going on the Army side right here. I think they're just chopping and changing players, swapping them out. And obviously, you want to be making roster moves. Well, you know, it's like professional CSGO. You'd be making roster moves if you're losing rounds, if you're losing it all. So 2-8. We've got a lot of run to go. Do you want to have a chat with me? Let's have a chat. So we've got... I'll let you introduce yourself once you've been mic'd up. You might have to speak quite loud into it. Depends, you'll be able to hear your own voice. So, I've got with me, who are you?
Mendel.
We've got Mandel. What's your rank, Mandel?
I'm Trooper.
Trooper. So you're Trooper Mandel.
Yeah, Ben.
Trooper Ben Mandel.
Ben.
Trooper Ben. Did you say Man?
No, I didn't say men. No, I didn't say men. Ben.
Oh, Mandel.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Okay. It's because I'm deaf. It's because I shout into a mic all the time. That's what I do 7 days a week. I just shout, so I'm tone deaf. That's why I can. So it's 8-2 right now. We've got the British Army boys losing. They're on the SES CT side. What do you think they need to do to improve?
Play the game properly, I guess. They're trying. You can't blame them. They're trying their hardest.
Oh yeah, they certainly do. Do you want to have a chat to us? Do you want to get involved?
I don't want to chat with you.
Got another
You
one.
can have a chat to me. I put it quite high. Put it quite high up, as high as you can, yeah.
Oh.
So do you want to... You've already introduced yourself, haven't you, early in the stream, but you've got to do it again. I'm not going to tell anybody, but you took, I think it was 25 takes to get that one, good one yesterday. So do you want to give us do you want to do the CS:GO Fight Night line? right now. I'm going to put you on the spot. We're live.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
No, yesterday was too much effing and blinding. Yeah.
Do your introduction. He did it. He did it really well. First time.
First time, yeah.
It was really good.
I was under pressure yesterday.
He got my name wrong 3 times, but
I put you on the
got it
spot.
right.
You're not allowed to leave until you've done it.
Hi, I'm Josh. I'm a last Godwin Engineers. Welcome to CS Bike Night.
Yes, he has
First
good bike
time.
night. There we go. He did it nicely. He did it very well. So your boys are 9-2 down right now. They're not.
Well, we've got a traitor on the Civi side, and then we've got somebody else who's just absolutely ruthless at every corner.
Alex, can I get a sound test, please? A sound test on the stream. Listen to our headphones.
So 9-2, and well, you know what? This public side, this T side, have actually done pretty decently. We've got some. This is quite a tough first game of the day because you've got some people who really know how to play CS actually on this side, and one of your own boys.
I know he's cheating.
Oh, well, just listen to it.
Well, we won another round, so that's good.
Just
9-3.
So what do they have to improve on? They're obviously 6 rounds down right now.
Improve on not dying.
Yeah, they have to get some kills, not die.
There's one guy,
They
what's
need
it
to work
called?
on the teamwork.
I think it's Tyler guy on the other side.
Tyler's good.
It's just absolutely ripping as a new one.
Well, they're starting to put some teamwork into practice. They've got 4 players towards the main bomb site, but they're about to be hit by a fat attack.
But like I was saying yesterday, there's not enough communication going on the mics.
That's true.
We are talking today like A or B and N, but...
And you know, we're actually patched into the comms. We can hear your communications on stream. So I don't know if it's a little bit of stage fright.
Clean it up a bit, man.
Yeah, no, it's a shame because I can't talk to them and I can't give them advice because I'd be able to patch in some maybe pretty decent advice sometimes in terms of your communication.
Well, and you got God mode where you can talk to both sides.
Yeah, I can hear both sides.
Okay, talk to both sides at
No,
once.
but I can't talk to them.
Alright.
I think what they need to do is like more defense. They're just running around at the moment trying to get. They need to plant themselves down, find a good spot, and defend from there. Use their smokes and grenades wisely. They're just throwing them about at the moment. Just waiting. Use some cheeky splashes in there.
Well,
use
there is
some
some,
smoke,
there is
cover
some good
the
fire manoeuvre going on. They're going around in pairs though, and most of them you can see what's happening.
If you look at the T side, they're spreading themselves out.
The only major one what I don't like about this game is and what series are doing, jumping around all over the place.
Can't hit them.
That is not realistic, like, is it?
You know,
And it's a
my
computer game, but still.
You know, my controls are really weird. My jump is here, and my shift is here because I'm left-handed. So I'm playing like that.
Yeah, you need to disable this jumping malarkey going on. Luckily, there's not much camping going on. I haven't seen many of that.
Yeah, I saw some camping earlier when I was playing. They were hiding around corners and trying to catch me out.
Yeah, because you're an absolute douchebag. I can't get you. It's so accurate. So
Yeah,
on that first map
I play quite a bit.
on the classic map where you kept going through from B through the tunnel,
Yeah,
that was me
yeah,
waiting
that's
for you on the other
too.
side. I think out of 6 out of 10 times you got me.
Only 6 out of 10?
Yeah, you weren't that good. So I got you. Because you were jumping around like a little fish.
I think they need me on the team.
I've got to say, they were trying to intimidate me. They were coming over to my desk when I was trying to play with the guns.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They've got real rifles here somewhere.
Yeah, there's one down there.
Yeah, there's one down there. I've seen maybe 10 or so live rifles on site so far. So we're going to see a 3-10 half. The CTs, I think they've already lost this game. I don't think Struggler can even plant this bomb right now, so they're going to put another one on the board. It's going to be 4-10, but as of that point,
yeah,
who knows?
It's one of those old classic. You start losing, you just keep losing, don't you? So it's when you start winning, you start snowballing. You're on it.
Yeah, absolutely,
And
absolutely.
we've seen a lot of that, I think.
Yeah, I always see momentum is such a big thing in CS. So let's say the public are like 4 rounds up or something, and then you start taking 2, 3, 4. The chances are you're not going to stop from that.
Yeah,
because you guys definitely feel the momentum.
It's the same like I play a lot of League of Legends and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
okay.
And you get one game of the day, you get that first win, and you're just on it. You lose that first game, you're just like, yeah, let's go for a coffee, come back. And hopefully you
And
can
I think
win
that
again.
that's when you've got to take a break as well. Sometimes it's really important to like know where your limits are with gaming and know, right, I'm tilted, I need to just go and have a curry, I need to go and have a bath or whatever, a shower,
come back again.
a cold shower, and then I'm back on the PC.
Yeah, nothing worse than getting tilted. Well, these free energy drinks they're getting around here today, oh, that's buzzing off it.
Yeah, I better nab one before they're all gone. There are only 7 left.
Oh no, there's a load on the front desk as well.
Oh, they've got loads.
Bit of product placement. Yeah.
I better.
It's not as good as what's my favourite? Not Relentless, the other one, Monster. Oh yeah.
Oh, I love. I love good Monster.
Monster Yellow, a pack of fags, and that's me ready to rock and roll.
I do. You know, I like the original Monster. Nothing beats the original Monster. Well, they actually do have quite a good sugar-free.
Yeah, the white one.
The blue M, I think.
White Relentless is the sugar.
Yeah, oh, that's good as well, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, I think that maybe it's the CT side that need a Monster right now, and
they got another
they might have one. Para with a nice. No, that was nice teamwork. So I don't know if they're swapping over now. It's 10-5.
So some good names there, but I am Civi number 2. That's our traitor on their side.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. I don't know how that's allowed to happen.
RE can't fight, so that stands for Royal Engineers can't. Yeah, can't drink now.
No, you can't drink.
Oh, yeah.
Can't drink. Can't handle it.
A bit of inter-service banter going on there.
Para. So he's a para.
Yeah, he's one of the Red Devils.
The Red Devils.
So yeah, that's one of the Red Devils. Cronenberg, that's the RE Sergeant over the back.
Big Mama.
Big Mama, I'm not sure who that is. Jimmy James is the young lad in the middle.
Power just got destroyed.
Yeah, we've got a lot of interesting stuff here. We've seen the Red Devils. Do you know where they are right now? Are they here?
Gaming in the corner.
Oh, okay. Oh, decent. Because I saw them come around yesterday, but I haven't. But because they all they came in a pack.
Yeah.
They all surrounded this table, and it was like a sea of red.
Yeah.
Around this.
We're having a game today, and we should see some of the RAF going down in a bit. Should be interesting. Hopefully, we're going to get a grudge match in today at Army vs RAF. We'll see how that goes down.
That'd be interesting. Are we doing that here?
Yeah, they're up for it.
Yeah, 100%. We'll stream it straight away.
Yeah, I think they're coming after lunch.
Yeah, as soon as they're down, we've got the RAF on one side. By the way, so what's happening in the server right now is they're just swapping them over. I guess, do you want to go on camera instead? Should we do this? This is our feed.
Oh, there's the camera there.
So obviously, can I bunch as well? We've got a couple of interesting games. What they're doing is they're swapping over the side right now. I've got my 2 lads here. They've been playing some CSGO against me and against everybody else as well. Let's get 5 more bums in public seats.
They'll be in a sec.
See if the British Army has what it takes to take that team of public players down after this very quick break.
I don't think they do. There you go. Oh, we're trying. Trying. I want to go to play some
Pause.
Yeah.
There we go. I need to go for Jimmy Riddle and a cigarette.
Me?
I am. I'll come and do some more presenting with you a bit. I don't mind a bit of this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You just need I think the backdrop there where you got the tent is actually
Right, so we're back here at Insomnia number 64. Got the CTs versus Harris, the Army versus the Public. I'll be filling in for Jamie for just a couple minutes. It's a 2-0 to the terrorist side. Parrot in the chat is giving away the T-side strats of Go B, but they're not actually doing it, so maybe a bit of a fake here from Parrot. Number 8 with the bomb, rushing up the catwalk. So, checking ladder room, make sure there's no CTs. In a 4 versus 5 scenario, 3 versus 5. COD is better, that's a very controversial name. Who is that? Who is that? So for those who aren't sure, currently we have a T side here on Mirage as the Army, and the CTs. Oh wait, is that the wrong way around? Oh sorry, the CTs are the Public and the T side is the Army. So the Army is winning 2-0. Tyler in chat wants a knife only in the 2 versus 4, which ends as Kronenberg takes it up to 3-0 for this Army. Reasonably clean round here. Kronenberg with the Bison, not entirely sure why. Have an AWP coming out on Tyler, and a relatively low buy for the rest of them. Hungover with a Swag 7, a Science M4 Professional Struggler, a UMP, and a number 4. I'm Civi number 2, just not buying up a single thing. Unsure as to why that is. In the T side pushing A, 3 NA apps, 1 in main, and 1 kind of lurking around. Swag 7 push gets the first kill. And the second, hungover, and a third. Just destroying the T side up in A-apps. Looks like the CTs are going to take their first round unless Jimmy, James, and Kronenberg can pull out a massive, masterful clutch. The Bison takes 2. Trying to get the third on site, but hungover with the 4-piece in the round. Just destroying the Army. Their first CT round. Tyler manages to keep the AWP up as well. Relatively sporadic buy again from both sides. We have an MP7 coming out, Professional Struggler. Another Swag 7, this time on botted. He's going to be going towards B-apps, I imagine. A few jumping shots in the cold 0 position into B-apps. But we will see. Civi number 2 rushing with the P2000. Same with the Professional Struggler who gets a piece in the A-apps. There's a second one in there who's not sure about. Trying to flash themselves in. Doesn't seem to be going very well. Big Mama takes one and takes a second as well. Not the best coordination there from the CT side. And Kronenberg has planted it in a 3 versus 2. Teammate on the other side of the map. Just a Swag 7 takes number 1, but doesn't take the second. Tyler with the P250. Oh no, the unscience USP. Sorry. It's a strange gun to be using, especially with the silencer off, but gets the job done for their second round. Same 2 surviving as the last round as well. Auto sniper for COD is better. It's a very controversial gun. See where this auto sniper goes. Looks like it's going to be A-apps. Bomb is going down into A main as well. Takes the early fight, but doesn't get anything. Oh, but hungover pushes and takes the first kill of the round. He must have seen the bomb. He's seen the bomb, and now he's going to try to shoot his teammate, but then for some reason they're not going to play the bomb. In this situation, I'd expect that. You've got the bomb down at quite a narrow checkpoint, especially with the T side going B from the looks of things. And they're taking B site with no bomb control at all, being shot from behind by Tyler with just his USP. I'm not sure why he's not using the AWP, but he's going to flash it. No, he gets taken by Kronenberg. Now the CTs, they've cleared out A-ramp and T-spawn. Going to decide to try and defend the bomb. I am Civi number 2 with just a P2000. Still, I don't think he's quite figured out how to buy in this game. In a 3 versus 4 scenario, but no one's really playing the bomb. I don't particularly understand why that is. Does the T side not know they need to go and get it? Nice flash there. The Professional Struggler gets taken out after Big Mama flashes himself. Now COD is better with the auto sniper. Might be able to get the bomb as the CTs have just left it. But hungover gets another kill in the round. And a third. Hungover, just destroying the T side here. Taking the army down. And COD is better. With 25 seconds left, he's not getting to that B site. Unless he gets his knife out and sprints. The CTs haven't realized quite yet that he's got the bomb and he's on his way to B. As all three of them are sticking on the site. On the A site, should I say. Just now, they've started to push out and realize that he's probably going towards this B site. COD is better. He just doesn't have enough time, though. He's delaying too much. Tries to get the bomb. Is he going to die after time? No, he's not. Oh, yes, he is. Hungover. Pulls the knife out for the BM. Oof. The army are not going to be happy about that one. And that means COD is better gets absolutely no money into this round. $50 in his bank account. It's not the best position to be in. Just a Glock in hand. No one drops him anything either. So, Hungover, definitely the star of the round with a 4-piece in that. And we're going to stick on him for a while. Looks like he's going to push A-ramp. Not push A-ramp, push A-apps. Or we're just going to hold up on plateau. Is he going to push the smoke? Little does he know there's 2 Ts behind it in the apartments. But the T sides have also gone to B side. They've just completely got it under control. Jimmy James and COD is better. Oh. They're running into CT spawn. And the T side have got 2 entries onto A-apps as well. Para trying to take another one. Cronenberg takes another as well. Civi number 2 running for his life here as the T side swarm the A site and are looking to get this bomb down. Yeet, where are you? Up in A-apps. Doesn't look like he's gonna go and take the bomb for some reason. Oh, Civi number 2. Oh, but he's ran out of bullets. He's forgotten to reload. And COD is better takes him down. Now Tyler. Left with a Desert Eagle, an AVP, a Zeus, and a full nade kit in a 1 versus 5. Misses the first shot, and Para takes him down for the 4th terrorist side for the army. For those of you who aren't sure, we're here at Insomnia number 64 up in Birmingham. Here with House of Gamers, EFLgg, and the British Army, playing a bit of Counter-Strike Guerrilla Offensive. The British Army versus the public, and in my opinion, they've done very well, the Army. Much better than I was expecting. Obviously, they probably don't get too much time to play games such as Counter-Strike, but they're definitely holding up. Hung over here with the AWP. Definitely the star weapon for the star player. And it looks like he's staying on the right side as the whole of the army is stacking up. 3 on A-ramps, 2 in A-apps. Is that a crossfire? With botted maybe coming in? No, maybe not. Is he gonna? Oh, he gets taken out immediately by Cronenberg. Hungover, very stuck egg. Takes the first down. Jimmy James, 1 in A-apps, doesn't look. Gets the 2nd in A-apps as well. And the 3rd. Hungover, star performance. Bomb's going down on site. He's just realized. Tries to shoot default box, but little does he know he hasn't planted there. 1 up above, and it's the last round on site. Is he going into Ninja? Ooh, just misses that shot. Hungover going for the BM knife as well. Undershot in Ninja. Oh my god, the no-scope comes in for the 4-piece. Hungover. MVP display. Currently 20 kills and 4 deaths for the young man here at Insomnia64. That's a crazy display. Or prowess here on the A site of Mirage. Buys coming in here for the teams. 4 rounds apiece for the army and the public. Got a UMP. We've got a Bison. I'm not sure why they're liking the Bison so much. No armor purchase behind it. Tyler with an M4. No armor. Oh no, he does have armor. So we're going for an A stack again. Whereas the T side are looking to go down mid. COD is better with a Glock, a smoke grenade, and armor. It's a strange purchase. Para. Oh. All the action happening here in mid. Hungover, looking for the 2nd, misses a shot. Is he going to be? No. So should be okay. And now the T side should just be taken over. And I'm going to hand it back to Jamie.
Thank you very much, Dan. That's well, Dan the cameraman, Dan True, doing well, you know, a splendid job. You know what he's like. Five to 4. This one's a lot closer. You know that. The Army definitely struggled in the last game, but this time it's a mix-up. They're playing on that T side, and you know, yesterday they were much, much better when it came to T. When it flipped over to CT, you know, not so good. They definitely adapted as they came in. My buddy's back. Do you want to have a chat? You can have a chat.
Get plugged up.
Yeah, that's what we did a minute ago. We had two of them all plugged up. Yeah, grab a seat. You can stay here for a while, man. Put your feet up. So, obviously, 5-4, a pretty decent game. It's been, I would say, a fairly close game so far.
Yeah, I've just come back from having a break. That's what's going down. We still got the traitor on this side.
Yeah, what's he been doing? He's been demonstrating PCs. He's been switching it up, hasn't he? He's been going to many PCs. Taking all the camera in here. This is a pretty busy area.
I've got to say, well, it's like massive thanks to the House of Gamers for bringing the computers today. Oh well, for the whole weekend. But not bad. 2070 Ti's in there. There's RAM for days. They're really good computers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And without you guys, yeah, I think we'd be struggling a little bit.
But he's absolutely right. They bought 10 prime gaming PCs. You're never going to get any problems with them. I think that they're either 32 or 64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. And yeah, you've got GTX or RTX actually, 2070s.
Yeah, not TIs. I was wrong with the normal ones. Oh, he nearly had him then. Professional struggler. Go on. Yeah.
Any issues? So obviously 6-4. Boys are on the T side this time. So.
Oh yeah. See, Coddy's better.
He might actually get this. It depends if he. Oh no, that shot went close to 3 deadly.
What's your favourite weapon on here?
Just the AK. I'd say either the AK or the AWP. I'm a pretty just standard dude.
I like using the P90.
Yeah, of course you do.
No,
it's known as a nude weapon.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a spray and pray.
Oh, do you know the reason why I like it? You ever watched Stargate SG-1 back in the day? Yeah, did you ever watch Stargate?
No.
So,
I'm not a real nerd, I'm just a fake one.
Alright,
I'm just a part-time nerd.
So as a kid I used to watch Stargate SG-1 and it was on nearly every day after school and all this sort.
Yeah.
But their primary weapon in there was a P90.
Really?
And I just always, every time I play any game with a P90 in it, I always think back to that TV show.
Wait, what is Stargate? That's not Star Trek, is it?
No,
it's a different thing.
Sort of the thing. So they've got the wormhole device, it's like a big gate and it's got symbols on it.
Okay,
well, even my watches have got the same design of it on.
Oh, that is nerdy as hell. Let's get that on camera. Hold that up to the camera. Look at that, it's that one, yeah.
Can you see it?
A bit high, you're on this screen.
Oh, no, I'm getting messages. Oh, you can get messages through.
Let's not do that. Look at this.
Yeah. There we are.
There we are. We're not actually on camera. We're on that right corner. So yeah, you can even put it down. So basically, what they've done, you can put the camera down a little bit more if you want. What they've done is they've switched it up. They are. There we go. So obviously you've got, oh, they're already loading in. So we do little interviews with a couple of the guys. We've got two guys already sat in. I don't know how we're allowing it. We should get kicked off.
Why?
Should I get? I don't want the traitors in. Should be. This is against all of our values.
Yeah. But the cities might need some help.
Yeah, they might. You know, I think the public are 2-0 up today. This isn't product placement. It's not even anything in it. They didn't even put anything in my drink. So yeah, we've got well, the switch up's happening right now. We've got 2 civvies sat down, and more are coming through right away. They're just waiting outside. We've got a massive VR area. We've got well, this area as well, a massive 40-foot climbing wall, and a rifle range just over there. But in the meantime, we've got this game. We've got a little bit of action going on. Let's see. I was going to say I was going to pour myself a cold one, but it's not that cold. Do you want to have a chat? Huh? Do you want to have a chat? So, fresh game, fresh faces. We've got 5 more members of the public sat down.
4.
4.
And a traitor.
Well, I wasn't going to tell them that, so I tell little white lies to the viewers, and if they pick me up on it, fuck them, man.
Integrity.
Yeah, no, I know, I can't do that. Hungover changed his name to I am Sibby #1. I don't know who that is. I think it's him. So yeah, we
the military is absolutely smashing a missile round. It's 1v4 now.
That's how we got it.
You want what? Yeah. Can you let Civvy guys sit there?
We've got a lot of. We've got too many people.
Do you want to go on a bit of streaming with him?
Too many people.
Switch out.
Yeah, well, you can both. You can both.
I'll take a wander.
Alright. So yeah, 1-0. Yeah, we're just chatting. Just chatting shit with different people. He lost my little. Oh, there it is.
This one. Zimuffler.
It's very important. It's so important.
You see that blue flash?
I've only got 2 of them. That's the point. Well, yeah, so we're 1-0 right now. You might have to talk fairly loud.
Yeah, so.
So, yeah.
Sorry. Just knocked it.
You've got your energy drink. You're sorted. You've got everything. Alright.
Just knocked it. It's still a little bit.
So 1-0 on the board. We've got this terrorist side actually taking some right now. It's there's 2 sides of the public. We've got the T's as the army, and of course you'd be hoping. By the way, there is a lot of background noise. That background noise, that rumble that you hear in the background, is Insomnia64. We've got thousands of people here at this event, and probably the biggest area of them all is this British Army, I don't know what to call it, this inflatable castle that we've got going on. We've got a massive climbing wall, you've got rifle ranges, the whole shebang, the whole lot. So, let's get into it. 2-0. Army is trouncing them right now. And by the way, we're not keeping the same Army guys on every single time. We've got, I would say, 40, 50 plus members of the British Armed Forces actually in the vicinity right now. And what they're doing is they're swapping them out every game or two. And we're playing all the good stuff. So my man has just sat back down again. So do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Tyler, or RSTY. You'll see me playing here and there.
Are you of the Royal Engineers?
I'm in the Royal Engineers, so yeah.
So
I'm a corporal in the Royal Engineers. Been in the army 10 years now.
Royal Engineers is one of the, I can't remember, it's not a division, it's a corps, that's it, that we really want to support. Make sure to use the hashtag ArmySTEM if you want to get our attention this weekend. That's one of the causes that we're really pushing.
Can you remind us and all the viewers what actual STEM means?
STEM is science, technology, engineering and maths, and it's what's the big education, I would call it an education program to get people into those fields, jobs in those fields. Of course, STEM jobs being some of the most important jobs.
Represents the quintessential part of that engineering and STEM process.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's so important to get people into those fields.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm very biased, like, you know, being a Royal Engineer, I am very biased, but engineering, you know, the Royal Engineers do every aspect of engineering, whether it be design work, construction, demolition, you know, and with the design work comes the planning, the mathematics, and, you know, we absolutely hit STEM on the tee as Royal Engineers.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to reiterate that. From my experiences, the Army actually leads the way in the STEM process for this country, because there is a skills shortage here in science, technology, engineering and mathematics, and it's really good to see internal organisations that leading the charge to increase that skill shortage.
And just in the UK, there are hundreds of thousands of vacant jobs in the STEM field.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, it might even be millions, but I know it's in the high hundreds of thousands at least. So obviously, like massive skill sets. So if you're doing an A level in any of those fields, it's so important. It leads to some of the most fulfilling
and that's why the Army's here to get these gamers to understand what it is that they can offer to the skill shortages, and what they can offer to the Army, and more importantly, what the Army can offer them.
Yeah, so the Army is the number
I was
one
going to say,
provider.
Tyler, tell us about your experiences.
Well, the Army's the number one provider of apprenticeships in the entire United Kingdom. You know, they offer an apprenticeship in just about anything you can think of. Since joining the Army, I've done multiple MVQs in bridge building, demolitions.
Wow, that's amazing.
Water supply, you know, go to Africa and help assist building wells.
And what about, so there's a huge humanitarian, see what a lot of the public don't realise is the importance of, everyone just thinks the Army is about combat or war. It's not, there's a huge humanitarian. Can you give us a further insights on that, please?
You know, take in Africa once again, the Ebola crisis. You know, there was threat of this killer virus transmitting across the world, and the British Army sent people in to assist in the reduction of spread of this virus. You know, attacking it at source, teaching people how to clean themselves, how to avoid catching virus, and you know, there was no combat involved, but it was very, very critical military work.
I mean, that is pretty amazing. I'm you know, a lot of people don't realise that the amount of work that goes into this sort of stuff. It's not just combat. Can I ask you? You said that you've had some experience. You've done quite a lot of courses now.
Yeah.
And you mentioned you've been doing. For the last 6 years, is that right? Before
10 years. 10 years.
And what about further education?
So recently I've acquired professional accreditation through the Royal Engineers. So when I write my name on a letter, etc., I can write it EngTech MinStar-E LCGI. And that's then opened up doors.
That's so cool.
That is
so
fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah, we really like that.
That's opened up doors, and it's took credits off of a degree. So I'm now working towards a degree in business and management.
Wow.
I don't know what anyone said. To me, that's highly commendable. And it's something that a lot of youth in the United Kingdom could learn a lot from. You know, we have so much problems to do with knife crime, violence, gangland culture, and there's a lot of direction that can be put. These practices could be put towards.
Yeah, 100%.
100. Yeah,
and I know Major Tim was talking to us about some of this same stuff earlier, and a lot of it is a lot closer to home. He says when the big men go on strike, the army helps out. When the trains go on strike, it's the army. When the firefighters go on strike, it's the army.
Fuel tankers.
Yeah.
When nobody can drive their car around the UK because there's no fuel because the tankers are on strike, the army step in and they transport fuel to all the petrol stations.
I think it's just a phenomenal cause, and that's a lot of the reason why EFLgg are here, to show that, you know, a lot of the skills that are used in CS:GO and in shooting games and just in general gaming is very transferable.
Yeah, very, very transferable.
And your skills as well, like mostly the stuff that you guys in the army do, because what we've seen is, although these guys haven't really picked up too much CS:GO before playing this weekend, like a lot of these guys haven't really played before too much. They were very, very quick at actually picking up the game.
Well, that's, you know, when you work as a team, you're gonna do a lot better working as a team, and that's something the army really does build on: absolute teamwork and you know, commitment to each other. It's I am Civvy number 5.
Got another Royal Engineer back on the show. What have you done?
Just.
So is it inside? Pop it up here. They'll never learn.
There we go.
Just getting them all mic'd up. So 6-2. You guys are losing again, man. They won the first 2 rounds, and then it started going downhill from there.
So this I am Civvy number 5. You know, he's all over this AWP. He's sat there. He's quick scoping. He's swapping out. He's doing everything right.
Yeah, he obviously knows what he's doing. Yeah. You can tell by the way he's taking these corners, the way that he quick switched right into that little bunny hop there. It's just knowing how to take the corners. You know your angles. This is a classic Palace angle, probably 1 of 2. You'd even play from there or play from here in connector, and now he's going for the flank as well. He's actually going to spot
He's watching the map. He's watching the map. He's seeing where his men are dropping.
He's probably going to catch his bomb here as well. It's rotating
he's coming round.
Bomb site. He's got a perfect angle. This is quite a hard shot to hit. He's going to have fast reaction times if he's going to nail this one. This is it. Doesn't even take the shot, but now they know that it's towards the B bomb site. He can try and hold it down, but I am Civvy number 5. He knows that the bomb's coming in, and that's who he's waiting for. Oh, and he hits the tag, down to 8 HP. Crossover, he's got a lot of work to do, but that's the round secured. He backs off, and he's won it single-handedly.
Damn
indeed.
I think this guy plays a bit too much of this map.
He's getting a bit of a crowd behind him, watching his gameplay.
Yeah, some of these players are pretty damn good, I must say.
Which computer's that?
He is, first to my left, you got 1, 2, botted, professional struggler, and down the end, I am Civvy number 5.
Damn.
Yeah, that one saw us professional struggler. Is it the guy in the luminescent?
He's botted.
Is it the high-vis?
High-vis is botted.
Is it the high-vis t-shirt?
And I've numbered the others
He just wants to be seen, that's all.
Great stuff, so.
Oh, we got botted down.
7-2, they need to win every round as of now. They've got to win 6 in a row if they're going to take this. It's so difficult.
Look at him moving as a crease him up there.
Yeah, they're all heading down to B.
This flank's going to be perfect.
I am Civvy number 5. He's coming in. He's going to get the angle just down. Yeah, there we go.
He's going to go for the ninja. He's going to go for the ninja. He's getting straight on that bomb. He's got the kit as well. 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
He's in.
1 second left.
Nice.
Oh, he got the defuse. Getting knifed as well. A bit of celebration in as well. They just realised what went down.
That was nuts. He didn't even want to go for the kills.
sometimes the Ninja's just a bit too impressive.
Sometimes it's more about the round, you know, think of the team rather than your personal stats.
Yeah, objectives. You see that in the other games.
Just a bit slow off the mark there.
That's the key to being really good in CSGO, I think, is you've got to keep the objective in your mind at all times. So on the T side, I've got to kill them all or plant the bomb. On the CT side, I've got to defuse the bomb or kill them. So sometimes going for those bombs are really important.
Well, the CTs have just took the bomb, secured it on the ground. You know, it's going to be hard for the terrorists to come back in. You know that
lockdown.
That first T that's gone so far in with the bomb. It's a dangerous move.
It's unfortunate because they're just getting outgunned, and that's what we've seen in some of the.
I think some of the T side, some of the military side, they might be ready for a swap out.
Yeah, no, I feel like that might be the case as well. I would get sat down with some really good players because we've got the BYOC tournament on the other side of the NEC, and that is people coming with their own PCs to play CSGO for prize money.
Yeah.
So some of these guys are coming in and sitting down and trying their best against the army. And I know that your boys had a really good showing yesterday, but today they're 2-0 down in maps.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for the military right now. I think we're gonna have to change it up, switch out.
You having fun over there?
Some fatigue players.
You having fun?
And hopefully, you know, we'll start moving towards a bit of a regain.
I'll jump on again shortly.
They get some points on the board.
It's a potential, right?
How's that Snapchat doing?
It's going good, sir. It's going good.
Is there any way what do we tell people to Snapchat on?
9 to 2.
So anyone that wants to follow the British Army Snapchat, you just put in British Army.
We can if you want. But do you want to talk to us? Would you like to talk to us, Major Tim? Would you like to talk to us? Okay, okay. Okay, I'll mic you up and have a chat with you in a bit. We've got
British Army HQ.
So you should plug all of your own stuff. We're a big supporter of the British Army. We want to talk about it. What have we got going on?
Well, you know, the Corps Royal Engineers are in like 28 different countries, 8 operational tours. You know, you've got Iraq, Afghanistan, Cyprus,
Kosovo,
Dubai, Kosovo, Sierra Leone, you know, Falklands, Operation Anamar, huge construction operations. You know, the army is busier than what people realise.
Oh yeah,
whether it be domestically in the UK, supporting operations in the UK.
So it's like for me, I've been working on the Brexit stuff, planning and stuff like that.
Oh wow, I didn't even realise. So what goes into that? So security for riots.
It's looking at the worst case possibilities.
Yeah, okay.
So what happens if all the borders close? What if we've got these masses of trucks what need to be held back so we can get them across the border? And so we're looking at stuff like that.
Yeah.
So security is always the paramount thing we look at.
Because I'm
gonna step out and see if anyone wants to swap. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Jamie.
Very much. Thank you for joining us.
I'm gonna have a shoot up in a bit as well.
Because you know what? I've heard that like they've spent billions on preparation for Brexit and stuff, but you don't actually see a lot of the stuff that goes into that.
Good.
Yeah.
Because if you've seen what's happening, it's we're not doing our job right.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because you don't want to cause mass hysteria or panic.
Yeah.
If you saw tons and tons of cargo getting moved about what's going on, what's happening. But no, if you're not seeing it, but it's happening in the background.
And I guess that's what you want. You don't want to see any of it. You want to kind of.
As long as something doesn't happen and it doesn't hit the media, it's all good. Yeah.
It didn't
no, it's not. It didn't happen. It's just everyone feels safe.
Yeah. So we're 11 to 2 right now. They've sat down with some really good public players. I don't know who these guys. I don't know where they're finding these guys, but they're pretty damn decent. It doesn't even look like. Oh, he's gonna get Zeus. It's embarrassing, isn't it? No, he's giving us a smile.
That was cheeky.
Alex, could I speak to him after? Could he come over and speak?
Yeah, let's get him over here, because that is naughty.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll be speaking to one of the players right after this game as well, but 12-2, that's dominating the scoreline.
Well, that's Civi number 5, he is absolutely destroying everyone.
Yeah, it's 28-3 right now. I will say I got 60 kills against the army earlier. I was 16-11.
Yeah, we were letting you. We got to keep your ego up, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be too good on camera. Oh, look at it. Look at that movement. It's sick, isn't it?
We checked his backside, went forward.
Yeah,
look how
the
accurate he is.
Good. Cronenberg just didn't know that he was there. To the back, to the behind. He had no idea.
Oh, he's dead, he didn't survive.
I would say that I'm most impressed with Civi number 5's
accuracy and just his general map awareness.
Yeah, his movement especially.
His spatial awareness on this game, he's just crazy, he's all over it.
They're even fixing a GoPro up to him right now. They want all of the content. All of that. But yeah, 13-2 looks like it's going to be a pretty one-sided game. I think the Terrorists could probably finish the army off right here. Remember, it's first 16, so...
Okay, just go to 16 rounds. Go to 16 rounds.
Oh, damn. I think we might see something a little bit better from the army now. They're on the defence. Yeah, they're on the defence this time, so yeah, I think they'll do better. This jumping malarkey. Damn.
His movement is like through the roof.
Professional struggle, what are you doing? Get a weapon out, maybe?
Yeah, he needs to keep his gun out for this corner, and I think Cronenberg might have his number. He's up in apps. I don't know if he's actually on the side and just caught off guard.
I think that person doesn't know what we're doing.
So yeah, 13-3, and a nice round for the army, I think.
Yeah.
Was that an army round? Yeah, it was. But they're going to need to have a very sturdy CT side here if they are going to take this back. I think it's near on impossible.
I think it is. I think this might be a Civi win on this one, to be honest.
Yeah, but now they've strapped the GoPro to their best player.
He's not doing that well.
Let's see. Oh, he's spotted out.
Oh.
He's got the deagle in hand.
Oh, did he just head shoot him?
No,
he did. Oh,
he got the
fire.
body. He actually got the body, and then he
got the flame.
He sprayed it into his back.
You see, he just opened up that passage, ready to roll.
And got us towards the B1 side. He's completely knocked out of the action. It's going to be 14-3, and of course.
The army have let themselves down. They've let me down.
I think we need a pep talk. I think we need Major Tim back over it.
No, I think everybody's getting a bit peckish. It is 12 o'clock.
They're thinking about lunch.
What's the Snickers advert? You're not yourself when you're hungry?
No, you're a diva.
Yeah, that's what's happening up there right now. They're not on board, like.
I can see more army members coming over now, so maybe they'll be switching them out in just a few moments.
Yeah, I might jump on one in a minute. You see my name pop up.
So 14-3, they're in a really deep hole. The problems don't stop there, as they've got all the money on the public side, and CTs don't really have anything to work with. They've got, of course, the triple UMP deep shotgun. And they're pushing towards the A-bomb site. Terrorists actually getting taken out. A couple of nice pistol plays. Professional struggler looking towards the floor. Civi number 5 getting taken out.
Good.
This could be another army round if, well, they're not careful about this. The Civi number 1 with another. Making their way in. He's the point man here. AK-47 in hand. And he wants to pop some faces. He's shouting, Jim. And now I can see them swapping out now. They're getting ready. They can see this game coming to a close. And there are only a couple of rounds left before
30
this
rounds
one's
is a lot
done.
to be sitting there playing like. That's quite a long tournament.
It is. It's like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
I got the bomb on the ground over by B. Look at bomb, look towards bomb.
This one. So there we go. Okay. So obviously 15 to 3 and well 15-3.
Nearly over.
Yeah, this might be it. I don't really know what we're looking at. What we're looking at, we might be looking at a pretty hefty loss. Yeah, it's going to be 16-3. They're going to close them out, and I think we're going to get to talk to one of our players, Civi number 5. Should we try and get him over here?
Yeah, I see why he decided to come and destroy us.
Civi! Come and have a chat.
See why he decided to proper F us up.
Do you want to swap out? That was a pretty decent game, my friend. How are you? What's your name?
Adam.
You're Adam. So you're obviously pretty decent in Counter-Strike. What was that, a 40 bomb?
I think mid-30s, high.
Mid-30s, high 30s. So you're absolutely destroying there. They decided to put a GoPro on you halfway through
I think
that
on
game.
my hands.
Yeah. Is that when the nerves started to...
Yeah, shaking.
You know, that's the weird part when you've got all the cameras on you, all the lights on. We were watching you most of the time as well. And we've got... we're saying goodbye to our friend from the Royal Engineers as well. But yeah, what they're doing is they're swapping out the games. Congratulations. How do you feel? You just beat the British Army like 16-3. And they're not too bad, to be honest. They've had a lot of like big matchups. They've had a lot of wins. So are you happy now that you've taken a big one?
Yeah, definitely. Start of a big career here.
So tell me about your CSGO experience.
Been playing about 5 years.
Yeah.
I only started on Global Offensive when it came out. So
same as me, kind of. So are you? What rank are you?
I don't play matchmaking.
So what do you play? So what are you on face at?
Gold, about 1,700 elo, I think.
What is that? Is that like rank 7?
I think it goes
like 7 or 8.
Bronze, silver, gold, and then diamond. And
I'm sure somebody in the chat will tell us if that's good or not. I'm not too sure if it is. But yeah, what they're going to do is they're going to swap out the players. We're going to swap out some of the army members as well, because I think some of them are getting peckish. I think they need a bit of lunch, maybe a sausage roll, or I think they said that they're getting the Snickers in. So we're going to go to a very short intermission, but when we come back, we'll be in with the 4th game of the day. Don't go anywhere. There we go.
They'll be watching it. Yeah, it was up a bit low. Oh, they're swapping over now. Is that my PP badge? check their spawn point?
It'll probably restart it, to be honest.
Yeah, it should do.
Counter-terrorists win.
I think he's resetting shop. No one's at A. I think they've pushed A. Two can be.
B.
He's got Beretta's Jim, so he's got no range.
Nice.
One on floor at A.
Bombs on the floor at A.
Two v1, just avoid them planting. They're moving B to plant, I think. No, behind you, bomb's still on floor.
Bombs still on the floor at A, just hang about.
Just stay in cover, so long as you don't die, we win the round. They've mobbed there, they've mobbed there.
They are they? Set B. It's got to be a B, innit? Yeah, it should be.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to CSGO Fight Night. We're live again with Major Riff and Captain Darling. They're both here to talk about lots of stuff. What do you want to talk about? Oh yeah, what are you here for? Enforcing Imperial law down here. Okay. 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 Have you found any yet? How did you? Is this lawful? Did you kill these people? Okay, so what was the crime? How? Oh, they're a traitor. They're traitors. And how did you kill these people? You just shot them? Is this a blaster? Can I touch this? Have you got any? Have you got a weapon on you? Oh, wow, she has got a weapon. Oh, look at this. Does it work? Shall I shoot down? Boom! God, it's got a bit of kick on it, hasn't it? Yeah, no, I can't control it. I'm not very good. Yeah. So what would be my how would I train up to be a stormtrooper?
Well, you have to swear allegiance to the Empire.
Okay.
And then you are put through 3 years of intensive training.
Long
years,
time,
yes, yep.
long. Yeah.
It is a very big commitment.
Okay.
You are brain wiped and then trained to the highest possible standard.
So how would you compare yourselves to the British Armed Forces? We've got the best military in the world right here.
Well, yes. Go ahead, Captain.
Actually, the use of projectile weaponry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also terribly quaint. I mean, it really is. I mean, I know some of the backwater planets still use it. Obviously, it's blasters and lasers nowadays.
Yeah.
There's also a very distinct lack of body armor. I mean, the Stormtrooper body armor is very good very durable.
Yeah, I wore some Earth body armor earlier, and it was very heavy.
Oh, no,
I couldn't even sit down.
You know more about this.
No, this would be my area of expertise.
Okay.
Stormtrooper body armor. It's very light, very effective, and very good for protecting you against doors.
Doors.
Doorways. Low doors. Good. The helmet is absolutely brilliant for that.
Yeah, we've got some low hanging bars here in this tent, so I guess
yes, yeah.
if you bash your head.
Our Stormtrooper has opted to very wisely maintain a perimeter.
Yeah, where's the Stormtrooper gone? Did he run away?
Hunting down traitors.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't run away.
Oh, he's taking out the trash, doing all the serious business.
Yes.
Well, here we've got CSGO. We're playing Public versus the British Army. What do you make of this?
Well, again, there seems to be an awful lack of blaster technology.
Yes.
It's shocking in this day and age.
It is really. I mean, one would think that you'd be able to move to blaster technology.
Yeah.
But yes, seems quite efficient, and yes, yes,
making good use of cover there.
Well, they've got a lot of work to do. So yeah, it's 4-0 right now. Thank you so much for joining us, both of you. I really, very much appreciate it.
On behalf of the Empire.
Support the Empire. If you see any Jedi or rebels, turn them in to the nearest Imperial station.
I'll tell you, I'll fire a flare up in the sky. I'll tell them. I'll tell all of you guys, I don't want to get shot with one of these things.
Well, very wise. Very wise.
Certainly not. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Carry on.
Was that the Imperial Army? The Stormtrooper Corps, everybody. So thank you very much. So 4-0 now. and obviously getting into the game. So 5 now, and the public doing a splendid job once again. You would not necessarily be expecting the British Army to to be struggling. They played so well yesterday. Their counter strike was, I'll be honest, like fairly phenomenal yesterday. But today we've put some really solid players down. We put down some serious guys from the BYOC area, and of course 5-0 are the scores on the doors. So the rumble that you can hear all around us is the sound of Insomnia64. We've got, so much action going on all around us, including a climbing wall, rifle range, VR zone, and of course, the public against the Great British Armed Forces in CSGO. And right now, they might be about to take the first round, but it's going to be a tricky retake if they're going to manage it. 0-6 is the likely scoreline, and, a couple of kills pretty much secures it. We saw decent players, and I know some critique might be needed. It's 6-0. The money's not struggling because that loss bonus is built up. They're going to have a loss bonus for, I would say the majority of this half. So 6-0, obviously the double P90 has been, such a core of this attack, and it's straight towards the B-bomb site. Only one player here. It's Alex up close, and he gets pile drived by that P90 up close. Nice stunning shots onto the B-bomb site, and Jimmy James is the only player who can possibly do anything. Stuck in the doorway, and he's out in the open. Gets finished. It's likely going to be 7-0. Right here on Mirage as the SAS are getting absolutely torn apart. 7-0. Let's see how the buy goes. About 37.50 per player. And they're just getting into the meat of this game. Obviously, that P90 is a really strong, potent threat. You'd be expecting it to be, one of the highlight weapons of this T site. They take it for a bit of a run. And it's going to be 8-0 as they pile onto the B-bomb site.
I'm not being mean. I've been very fair to them. We're being treated
5-2. It's the CTs moving into the B-bomb site, and they will go for this cross. They've barely got any time left and no health either. Cod is better as the last player to fall, up in apps, and that's 8-0. Alex, let me jump on now. Yeah. We're doing it on stream. So Alex is going to let me jump on this this CT side. Alex. Yeah, change it. So that's how we're going to do it. We're 8-0 down. They need a little bit of a hand. Let's get right into this one. We're going to be heading through. And
Please put
Sorry, behind you.
Where is it? Got a fucking chain of command.
I did just about die.
You having a good time, Zane? You won the raffle.
Apparently there are raffles going on. Apparently there are raffles going on here at Insomnia64, and we've won. Come right here. And well, we've been winning stuff over here at EFLgg. They've been winning loads of stuff. Right, let's see if we can actually put some rounds on the board here against these public boys.
Yeah, they'll all be moving B. I'm just below you, so I'll split round. You green?
You're kidding me, man. That wasn't very good.
Yeah, we've just killed up B when we planted.
Playing some CSGO against the British Army on stream. We're live right now. You can see it. Do you want to chat to us? You can sit down and chat if you want.
Who's the streamer? Both of you?
You both stream. Well, we'll sit down and have a chat.
Come and chat. Come
We'd
and
love
sit
to
down.
have a chat.
Be on the stream. Get some footage because a lot of us. We're all stars. We have our own.
Diffuse. Oh, he's not got a kit either. He's not got his kit. Well, we're in game right now. We're losing 10-0. I'm joined here. Do you want to introduce yourself? Who are we joined by?
I'm on it from Phoenix.
And I'm Shannon Keating.
Awesome stuff. Have you played much CSGO? Do you like CSGO? Are you here with the BYOC?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I've played CSGO once yesterday.
Every time I see somebody with the jersey, I'm always instantly suspicious that they're here with the BYOC and whether they're like a semi-professional CSGO player, if they're any good. Maybe I should have given up my seat. So what do you think about CSGO? Do you like it?
Yeah, I haven't really played it much. Played it for the first time yesterday. Yeah, we're here to show the army how we shoot, how us gamers do it.
I've got two players up in Palace right now, and they were closing in on this A bomb site, but they don't seem too scared of what's to come. Let's see. He sounded quite close, I'll be honest. I know what's going on. Oh, they're right already.
I don't like how there's friendly fire.
No, you will try and shoot me probably.
There we go. Couple of kills. I don't know where the last is. Apparently he's to my left. He's like here. Oh no, he's there. Yeah, nobody wants to peek at this point. So what do you think of Insomnia64? We've got to win this round. Oh, thank God for that. By the way, I've only been playing for 2 rounds. I jumped in, they subbed me in. we
Put you in the deep end.
Yeah. So they've really thrown me in. When they to be honest, they've lost 3 in a row, and they've been struggling. So I thought I'd come on and play. We'll give the stream a little bit of a switch up, and you see every time the army guys lose, you'll see different army dudes standing behind them, wanting to get in and play straight away. You'll always see that. Let's see if this B rush works. They've been playing B like quite a lot.
And the first?
Only two. So Cronenberg's one of our better players. We've only got that one guy on the B bomb site, so I don't know if Jimmy James is going to have some issues. And then we've got 3 towards A, but this is probably going to be a B here. So tell us more about what you do, about like the streaming and gaming aspect. Just talk.
Just stream for a hobby, don't it really? It's
Yeah, really just for a hobby. Getting to meet new people. Yeah, just networking, meeting new people, playing games, having some fun.
And getting your face on stream.
Oh yeah. Well,
not your face. Not your face yet. We're in game, but I can put the faces on. I can put the camera on.
Oh damn! Don't do that.
I know I could.
yeah, but you made fun today.
No, I haven't. And I'm very
I did accidentally stab my teammate as well. So yeah, we've got CS:GO going on all day. Would you two like to give it a go after him and actually play some?
We're up next.
Oh, you're up next.
Yeah, we're up next.
Oh, okay.
So
I guess we can talk for a little bit until this. They're actually pushing short. Nice. And then. Noise. So there's one guy outside the A bomb site. Crosshair placement's the most important thing, really, when you're doing any of this stuff. I actually expect that they're going towards the A bomb site. They could really be anywhere. Could be towards the top of mid or.
Does the map change every game or?
There we go. Well, I think we've only got 3 rounds left. I think he's over towards the B bomb site, and this is one of the better players, so probably better be careful here. I know where he's going to be playing. I haven't even got a kit, so it's in the best position. There we go.
Yeah. Can you play left-handed as well?
Yeah, I am left-handed. My in-game is left-handed. My real life is left, and I've even got my mouse inverted. So this is not fire.
It's the other way.
Yeah. I like that. But anybody else who uses my mouse gets completely goofed out, because that's not just in-game. That's like in
all the
Microsoft
time.
Office all the time.
Yeah.
So it's a really funky setup. If I had one of those, like the camera cams at some or hand cams that some of these streamers have, people get so tilted if they saw my yeah. Like, what? Get this guy off stream. Get him off my screen. So yeah, they've been going for pretty fast pushes towards mid. I don't feel like anybody's made the cross. So how much CS:GO have you both played? Have you got ranks?
Me was my first time yesterday.
Were you here? Did you play here
yesterday?
yesterday?
Yeah, I played yesterday. So yeah.
And then, I play once a year, Battle of the Brands.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, PUBG, pretty decent stuff.
Not the best.
Got another guy on this site, but just too many people. I like this because right now we're building up quite a nice little community. We've had like quite a few people on the couch. It kind of should be a couch, shouldn't it? We should have brought the sofa in. Or we should have all sat on this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've had the army guys over. Major Tim's been on the mic. Some of the other army guys.
How have the army guys been finding it?
Well, they've been loving it because they're out of the battlefield. They got an excuse to just play games for the whole weekend.
Mess about and have a laugh.
So, I absolutely love it. But yeah, we've got so much here in this area. I don't know if this is the biggest area in the venue, but it's pretty damn big. It's quite
one
close.
of the bigger ones, definitely.
And especially the tallest. I think it's the tallest.
Yeah.
With that 40-foot climbing wall. So I think I should get the AWP out. and go towards underpass. I feel like our technician's probably going to change it after this round or in a couple of rounds' time. I know it was a bit aggy to change it. He wanted to get you guys on.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. I lost it. I missed my shot straight away. Got taken out. So, I think that's me done. Oh look how many people are queuing outside. I know where our guy is. But yeah, we'll be getting into this next game quite shortly. Got a lot of different stuff going on. What's your favourite thing that you've seen in Insomnia?
It's hard, isn't it? It's all just enjoyable.
Yeah, there's so much to do. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The House of Gamers standing on the army, that's awesome.
Cosplay seems to be getting better and better every time as well.
Yeah, it definitely is.
So cosplay is something that's really good.
Phenomenal stuff. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, 12-3, end of the half, and well, that is another loss for some of the Army boys. We're going to switch it up and go to a very short break, but when we come back, we'll be joined by 5 more players. You both will be playing as well, so you can go and take your seats. Or you've got a teammate as well. So we've got all of that coming up right about now. They're all getting sat down, and obviously live into all of that CSGO action. It's 13-12, so we'll reset the map. We'll go on to Inferno, and then we'll get live into the pistol round in just a few moments. So we're just getting live into this game, of course. We've got, a lot of stuff going on. And, of course, this little live feed. And, yeah, we'll just get into this game and come back up now.
I got the bomb at the bottom of these stairs.
Jim, that was with your pistol.
Glad I could help.
They're pushing B.
Yeah,
I'll stay cover here, you all go B.
I'm A.
I'm there.
He sat at the end of it with a sniper.
Bomb at B. I'm just gonna hang back, save the rest. Almost. They're pushing B again.
It's about 3 of them there, Ty.
I'm coming round the back now.
One left, Ty, one left.
Oh shit.
Bomb has been planted.
Let's see if we can do this.
So it's 2 of us A and B, rest of you going 2 A to A and rest going to B. Try and stick together if we can.
Guys at B already.
Yeah, no one at A. Coming through to B.
The bomb's down at B, guys. The bomb's down at B.
I've got eyes on one.
I'm doing so bad.
2 at B.
Sorry guys. They're gonna push it in, I'll watch.
and use your crouch so we can go silent. At B, there's one guy.
Yeah, they're only going to be following through B.
Bombs down at B again, guys. Bombs at B, so
I'm chasing up so I can flank him.
2 dead at B.
They've got 2 guys left. Bit trigger happy then. On me.
Just keep the bomb covered.
The bomb's at B, there's nobody going away. Yeah, we're down here now. I'm gonna come up and round probably. Still got him pinned. Got him. One guy by the bomb. Oh, you got him.
Terrorists win.
That was teamwork. Let's do that again.
Pushing it.
Coming.
Yeah, A clear.
Down at B. If you can see him out flank.
Working on the back. Moving around the back of them from here. Bomb over. Bomb on ground. Push now.
Bombs at B. One down at B. Reload. Got one guy left. Nice. Oh, nice. My sacrifice helped you end. I got his fist out doing it. Same again. We may try to start going away soon, but we'll walk down B. We could do with some trip flares or something.
One at the bottom of the steps, Jim.
See.
Yeah, push A, guys, push A, bomb at A.
They're A, bombs at A, guys. The bomb's actually in the orange building upstairs.
So between A and B.
Oh shit, the bed, he was camping.
Terrorists win.
So we're gonna go away again.
Eco.
Everyone A.
Near A.
Bottom of the steps, one down.
They've gone round back end of it. They're flanking round, whoever green is. Yeah, he's down, I've got him.
One by A still.
Sorry. On the left.
to you right, one to you right. Oh! Close game, close game. Try again. 3 push, 3B to I'm in it. Two B, one to B, 3 a B. Coming B. Oh shit, yeah, Jesus. Special struggle with sniper rifle. Don't move and plant it here. Yeah, he's got the bomb down. Oh, Jesus, what a shot! Even that goddamn sniper rifle. Two A, 3B. Yeah. I'm heading it. You saved your ass then. Run round this corner, purple. Yes. One of them left. One left. Smack him up. Watch that bomb. Nice, nice. Same again, 2 left. Well, purple, I'm coming. Oh, they're going up here. There's 2 more heading up here. Killed one of them. That's going to be an A finish. Round the corner from B. No, they're going here, dudes. They're definitely going here. Move it away. Back in. How many shots? Oh, side swipe. Damn! That's on the COD bullshit right there. Damn.
Hello and welcome back to CSGO Fight Night, everybody. I'm joined with my good friend over here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Staff Corporal Wilkinson. I'm in the Household Cavalry Regiment, and I'm here at the Insomnia Games to engage with the general public.
Perfect stuff. And well, this is what it's all about, showing real stories, how people are getting involved in the British Armed Forces. We've got obviously 5 members of the British Army right there playing against 5 members of the public. So what's your story? How did you get into the army? Tell me a little bit about that.
Right, so basically I was leaving school. I didn't really know what I wanted to do at the time, so I joined the Army Foundation College.
Okay.
So I joined at the age of 16, so I've currently served about 17 and a half years now.
Yeah.
I've always been into gaming in my spare time and that, so this event was ideal, so it's like what I do as a hobby, so I thought I'd volunteer and come along and see what it's all about.
So you were telling me before we went live that you were playing World of Warcraft for years, like a proper avid gamer. That's what this is all about. There's a lot of like transferable skills. A lot of what we're doing is to support STEM, use hashtag #ArmySTEM out there if you want to get involved and get your opinion heard. We'll put some of the comments up on the screen as well throughout the show. But that is hashtag #ArmySTEM. It's getting people into the STEM fields. I think it's a really important cause.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing is, like, the gaming community as well. Nowadays, with our technology and like within the army, people that game a lot, like write macros and stuff for shortcuts and stuff within the game. It's perfect because when we're using our computer systems and stuff, it's all like Windows based and that. So if you know your way around computers now, it's perfect.
Yeah, perfect stuff. So, you know, we're playing CSGO, we're 8-4 right now. I think that the public is that T side, and then the army on the CT side. I think
that are currently losing.
Yeah, they're losing. You know what? They haven't really won much today. Yesterday, they were doing pretty damn decent. They were keeping pace. I think it ended up like 7-5 in games. So pretty impressive. But right now, I think they're 4-0 down. Or such, as we're getting into the game. Have you played much CSGO then?
Yeah, so I was actually on the team yesterday, so it's probably why we're losing today because I'm not playing. But,
you need to get back in there.
I'll get back on there after this. But yeah, no, this is the first time I've actually played this platform, so it was a good laugh yesterday. You probably heard me laughing over the back there.
Well, it's a nice little area. We're in a big tent. Is this got like a special name, a tent like this?
I think it's an 18 by 24 metre tent, so this is mainly used as like a cookhouse, so when we're out in the field and we're eating, it's the type of setup we'd have, so basically like a kitchen. We use the smaller tents like within our command vehicles, off the back of our vehicles there, we'd use a smaller tent, but still same setup really, lighting and all that.
So what advice would you be giving to your boys here? Because you know what, Major Tim yesterday was shouting some words of I don't know if it was encouragement, but it was they were definitely stern words when he saw his boys losing. He's been out the front today, so not watching he's not been on the front line. So I don't know what he would say about this.
Personally, like what we do on the field, like on the range in real life, is pairs 5 pneuma, so there's a lot of communication, you talk a lot, but what you notice straight away is as soon as the lads sit behind the computer, the communication stops. I don't know why, but whether that's because they've not played the game and they're comfortable with the game, or the fact that they're just too engrossed in the computer game itself, whereas in reality we'd be talking a lot more, like not one of them now talk to each other.
Yeah, I know, and that's one of the things, we've been trying to encourage them into it, but it's quite hard to force a soldier to do something.
I think, so after this, I think what we should do is maybe set up or just tell them which key we're going to use to talk, if it's T or a mouse button, whatever it is.
Yeah, I think they're using front mouse. I think they're using mouse 4, just some of them. But yeah, I think we should bind them all to like V or something.
Yeah, just probably encourage it as well so they get to use it more, because like now, if they talk to each other, they can tell each other, give a target indication, which is what we would do, and tell them like left flanking, because what you see is the tactics that they should be using their own tactics that we would be using themselves. So you come to a corridor like this, and there'll be 3 of them queuing up to go down there. When in reality, you're not going to go down there. Someone should be flanking.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
none of them are applying that.
Yeah,
Because again, they're just. They're just.
That's a nice little angle, but yeah, no cover there, and you've got the shotgun at long range. Really hard to find some shots. Oh, missed bullets there. Oh, he's missing and missing. Oh, and a knife. Bit embarrassing, but yeah, 10-5 at the end of the half. That's pretty much. Oh yeah, that's Inferno over. So apparently the public
beat us again,
winning a big one.
Yeah.
And I think that is 4-0.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's communication that's really the key. So I think I should get over there.
Yeah.
I should set up some of these binds, and right after this break, we should get all of the army boys communicating to each other, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we'll see you back here in a couple of minutes. We'll show you the in-game footage. In the meantime, see you in about 5 minutes.
Living.
Thanks so much.
Welcome, anytime. Cheers, man.
Take that. There we go. That's awesome. I love having those sort of interactions on camera as well. Like that's so good for the show. That's like exactly what the show's all about. Spawn area.
It'll restart it again, no doubt. See it sitting down. Push A. Yeah. All in. We're down that corner. Oh, I've got one, but it's one tip. I think we should go B. Go B, okay. Three A, 2B. Right. Go yeah. Let's go. Ah, what the fuck? Orange go here.
5, right? Do it B, do it B, do it B. Got blighted at B, I'll take B.
So interesting stuff. Right, guys, we're back. And what we've done is we've instructed all of the army guys, you've got to talk this game. We're going for full communication and coordination. So they're going to be throwing into play the tactics that they'd actually be using on the battlefields here today. And you can already hear them talking to each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to patch out the T's. We're not going to hear them. We're going to just hear this CT side. I want to hear exactly what they're doing. And the pistol round already working out. They're already winning. As they've lost their games today, like 4 games in a row. And now they're talking. They won their first round, just like clean. That shows how important communication is, especially in sports and esports and Counter-Strike. It's so important. 1-0. And now they're even trash talking. Instant GG. he put good game in chat. GG. I love it. So the Terrorists, they've taken a quick tactical timeout. They're not going to be, well, they're obviously not going to be happy. They're just getting their 5th and final man in. He accidentally alt-tabbed. So we've got a technician fixing it. He'll be in before the 30 seconds is up. And then we'll be getting into... No problem. Have you got any excuse? Don't alt-tab. Do you want to talk to us on the mic after? Yeah. So Mr. Alt-Tab is going to come and have a couple of words with us on the stream after this match. Brilliant stuff. So they're 1-0 down. Let's see if Mr. Alt-Tab's going to be the difference. Let's hope he is. I like that the army are trying to force change the map to Dust 2. They obviously prefer that when they don't like the barrage. That's pretty funny. But they're winning it. And let's see. Let's get rid of him. And let's patch into what the army's saying. I want to hear these comms. So you see, oh, they're working as a team and they've already segregated off this bomb. This should be another round. What the hell? As soon as they start talking, they're absolutely walling these kids. 2-0. That is unbelievable. I thought it was going to make like maybe a 20% difference. And they were going to get fresh back into the game. And it was going to be fine. But I didn't think that it would be like a 300% change. Like, they are way better right now. (2-0) on the board, and the army playing as a regiment, playing as a team once again. Remember, a lot of these guys are from the Royal Engineers, and they're certainly going for something big. I'll try and have us patch into their comms at the same time. I want to be able to listen to them. So they have lost a couple of players this time. Remember, they're playing against people who are very frequent games in CSGO. Now there's only 2. They need to be communicating. Only Mass Tyrant left, and he's coming in from the back. He needs to be silent but deadly to find this 1 versus 2. Up through Palace, and there's man number 1. He's just got to find Botted, who is going for an ace. And, oh, he's on the site. Doesn't quite find it. Around on the board. Emotions are going to be running high now that they're really trying. So the couple of players having a bit of issue with sensitivity. That's the thing with working at LAN. You're not at your home setup. There's going to be a bit of a discomfort, whether that's with your with your setup. You're not using a mouse and keyboard. You're not sat in your bedroom. You've actually got eyes watching you. You're live on stream. It's much higher pressure than you'd usually be used to seeing. Cronenberg with a shot out, and Bodin's the first man in, but these T's starting to find fire, and that's another clean round for the public. They're starting to get comfortable. They've changed their settings, got all 5 members in, found their footing, and now is the army going to stop communicating now that they're starting to lose? Let's hope not. Oh no, there's a bit of communication right there. They're all sat next to each other, so they should be shouting their mouths off. A full force for the CTs. Remember, all in SAS gear. And the T's going straight into the B bomb site. They're deciding to go for a coordinated attack as well now. Civvy number 2 finding the first opening pick, and Bodin, he is a very proficient player. It's the B bomb site, but they're hitting all their shots, T's. And sometimes in Counter-Strike, that is all that matters. An AK on the floor. Jimmy James doesn't spot it, doesn't want it. He's going around the back.
Anyone else hanging out for a piss? Yeah. Go for a piss then.
2 to 2.
Yeah, I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
And it will be another round. Oh, one of the army is stepping up, so I think I should spot it off. Can I join in, guys? Do you mind? Should I join you in? Right, what's the tactic? Okay, does my mic work? Let's see. So, oh wow. Well, one of the army members have stepped off of the game right now, and I've joined it in. I feel like we're going to have to play this one, well, properly, to say the least. A nice shot with the AWP. And Cronenberg's coming in from the back. Oh, another AWP shot. That's 3 for 3 right now. We've got our boys fully suited up. Do you want to show it off on camera? I'm not allowed the gun, but I'm allowed everything else. I'm not allowed to show the weapon. You can put it on the floor if you want. Oh no, you can't move it. Can you squeeze it? That's right. 2 to 4. We've got real members of the British Army, of course, like pretty much everywhere. All around us. Right, let's concentrate. Let's see if we can take some rounds. I think I might even just go pistol armor. We're gonna, you know, kind of struggle to get any money on the board otherwise. And to be fair, one of these guys might die early. I can pick up. B, B, B. God, that was really badly played. That was an absolute slaughter. So we've got, of course, well, 3 players from the British Army dead, 2 alive, 5 for the terrorists. A pretty good start, all things considered. They're going to be swapping and switching more players out. And trying to move it in. Should we see if we can actually get a kill before this one's said and done and finished? So $5,300. At least I've got a little bit of money. We've got a massive climbing wall right next to me. So, interesting stuff. Let's see if I can get a frag. Otherwise, it's a spectator. Man, I get absolutely slaughtered by these dudes.
Oh, look at him, he's getting up. Can I sit down then? You need to get him, man.
I know. So 5-2. Likely going to be 6-2 here. And, well, 1 in, 1 out. Looks like I'm back in. I've tagged on. Let's go. Let's see what we're made of. 6-2. I want to go through underpass quick. That AWP towards the top of mid is always finding picks. God, 90 and 6. That's so much damage. Got absolutely hammered by him. They're getting beaten right now. This would be my first loss, but, you know, every loss counts. Every loss matters. And a lot of the, the army members are swapping out, switching out. As a couple of losses come in. I've been sat down playing, to be honest, for many hours at this point. So 2-7. Let's go for a little bit more. I want some actual wins on the board now. We've been playing like trash. Let's try and get it over the top. I was kind of hoping that somebody... there's no pop mid. I can hear it. There's already a player on the B-bomb site. I instantly get headshot. They're pretty good. They've got all of their lines secure. Got an AFK in CT spawn. And only Jimmy James remaining. He's held towards apps, but so yeah, they've just swapped out one of the other players, one of the Royal Engineers that spoke to us earlier on today, has just taken his seat. Right, and let's swap it out now. So, I want something. I got a good spawn to go for some sort of underpass push. I want to speak too loud because I know they can hear me. Maybe they could. Man, I got fucked up again. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Who's that? Wow, that was sick. That was unbelievable. Fuck's sake, man. Wow, who is COD is better? You're good. I tabbed out. That wasn't good. I tabbed out onto my second monitor right at the wrong time. No. No, it's on camera. The camera picks it up. I'm streaming! They're absolutely trashing us right now. And there's always a player towards mid that has, to be honest, proved quite a problem. Wow, and trashed again. This isn't making for easy viewing. Ooh. That is a bit of a shame, isn't it? So yeah, no, I feel, is that the switch up? A couple of players are leaving and, well, 5 more are coming in. I think that might be the end of the game. That was a pretty convincing win. Do you want to sit down and have a chat with me? We're here on this camera just here. I'll mic you up and we'll get chatting about Counter-Strike. I'll pop it on for you and go there. There you go. There we go. So I am sat down with. I think it's pretty safe to say the champion of the last.
Yeah.
Actually, I was playing a little bit. on the CT side because we had a couple of players get up and leave. That's how dominant it was.
Yeah.
They left.
Yeah. They didn't like AWPs. They really didn't like AWPs.
Yeah, there were two really nasty AWPs towards mid. That nasty AWP, and none of my underpass pushes were working. They were just predictable.
Well, I could. The thing is that because I peek in Mirage, what you want to do is you want to take mid control really early, because otherwise they can rotate all around the map, and that's what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
So we were taking mid control, and even if I didn't hit the shot, I could just call, they're coming underpass.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's so important to have that communication going. And I was patched into the Army comms. Of course, I was playing on their team, so I couldn't hear your communication.
Yeah.
How was it on that team?
It was, there was a lot of banter. Call outs were good, and they were accurate, and there weren't any real problems. That's a team that I would really love to have in matchmaking.
Matchmaking. So what about you? What is your matchmaking rank?
I'm a Gold Nova 4.
Gold Nova 4. What's your highest ever rank?
My highest ever rank is Gold Nova 4.
That's pretty sick, though.
Oh no, highest ever rank is NG actually. Master Guardian. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot there for a while. I was briefly Master Guardian, but I went down again because matchmaking.
That's definitely interesting. I think, have we got all 10 players in for the British Army? I know that we've got another player coming in now. So what we do is we set up, if we've got all 10 players, so basically that means that I'll come off and we'll cast his next match, of course, that we'll get into in just a couple of moments' time. So an MG, that's like kind of
it's
the middle
above
of the
average.
pack.
It's above average.
Yeah, I think the average might be like gold.
The average is about gold 3, yeah.
Yeah, because as a bell curve, it goes down right at the.
So we're right on the cusp of casual players.
Yeah, so we are getting into this game now. The warm-up's just about ending. Congratulations, that was a fantastic effort in that match that led to a pretty decent victory. So, well done.
Thanks, mate.
And if you want to tell Dan who you are and give some details over, we'll send you over the VOD and stuff like that. We'll send over the Twitch stream for the VOD. Okay.
Let's do this. You green, Jim? I'm in, mate, yeah, with ZT. I mean, they're definitely a A. I think they might just be at A.